Boy, what a canyon, what a night. She's a very funny lady. Joan Rivers is appearing at the Plaza 4 in Century City through Saturday and follows that with 2 weeks at the Desert Inn in Las Vegas. Would you welcome Miss Joan Rivers? Look at you. You're a shimmering delight tonight.
One tries.
Yes.
It's my Halloween costume.
Like blithe spirits. You
Yes.
came. What do you mean you're
Yes.
Halloween?
Well, I went trick-or-treating, but with a mask. And I figured they'd give you crummy stuff. The bigger the stars, pew, you know? You know, I was ringing hot doorbells. And, the guards come out. Get out of here, you know. You give nothing. You didn't recognize me.
I wasn't home.
Yeah,
wasn't
sure.
Home.
Yeah.
What mask were you?
I heard you say he's not in.
Mr. Carson, you're not here.
Did you ever do that when somebody rings the bell and try a phony voice? I've done it, you know, what people say, they'll ring the thing from outside. And I'll go on something, I'll try Chinese or something, and they know right away. And they say, hey, Johnny, how are you? And I go, what the... It's not worth it.
I do things like, I pretend I'm French. She is not doom. They go, oh, shove it. Come on.
Very good.
They know me. But it's Halloween.
Did you take
I always
Melissa
go out.
out?
Yes. Well, see, I come from Larchmont, New York, and I think Halloween is fun. Because Larchmont's a little town. The 7-Eleven store's called 3½. I mean, nothing happens. You know, I mean, yeah, the women watch Hee-Haw for fashion tips, and you go out. You know, and I forgot what Beverly Hills is like at Halloween.
It's different.
I mean, the kids came over, first of all. They're all Beverly Hills kids, right?
Yeah.
I said, shall we bob for apples? And they said, Valium. So you know right away where we started. I mean, we passed 4 kids sniffing the white line on Santa Monica Boulevard. I mean, it's drug city.
Yes, they're a little advanced, aren't they?
And that's what worries me. It really worries me out here because I used to miss, with the holidays, I used to miss the seasons with New York, you know? I used to miss, like, snow. But you want to say, thank God there's no snow. Can you imagine if we had snow here? You'd lose all show business. They'd all die of frostbitten noses. I mean, it's just, you know, what's this? Another gone, you know?
Yeah. Did you actually, when you were a kid, did you go trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
See, those days, they didn't have good masks like they have now. You know, you'd put on a little paint on your nose, and now they got the real masks of celebrities and...
Yeah, but it's no fun. I mean, I used to like, so I never got...
It doesn't take any imagination now. You just buy the mask and that's it.
You buy the mask and that's it, you know? I used to go out, but it was very sad. Nobody would give me anything, you know? It's like, trick or treat, and they go, get out of here. You know? Then you had to be vicious and do something.
Now, you talked about drugs. Now,
Yes.
let's be honest. We're on network television, and I certainly don't
Well.
want to ask you direct questions.
But, yes, I did. I tried once. I'm not going to, you know.
I don't want to know what it was, because it might be a...
No, marijuana. I tried. I went to a rock concert, and I tried to be hip, so I tried to smoke a cockroach. And it just, you know...
Didn't quite put it together.
The legs are going, and it's looking at you. Get out of here, you know.
You know, I went to the Universal Amphitheater one night to see something. I won't even mention who it was. It's not important. And there was so much fog in the air, you didn't have to take anything. I mean, it was just pungent, you know. It was just, even though it was outdoors, you just sit there and you go, and it's coming from all over the place.
But see, in a way, they keep saying it's hip. There's certain things in this town, more than I think than any other city in America. And it's hip. Suddenly, you have to do it if you want to be in. Perrier water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have a friend that's so stupid, she drinks Perrier and soda. I said, what kind of a drink is this? It's crazy. Perrier. A friend of mine called me up. She said she was having a baby. She said, the Perrier broke on the way to the hospital, but the kid's okay. Perrier.
That's classic. You know they put the bubbles in that, too? At
Here.
the factory?
They have one big stupid person with bad...
Yeah, I'm talking bubbles.
But it's... See, but
supposed to be chic. I'm supposed to be chic.
Well, I am a... See, what's happened, and I'm sorry that it's happened, but I go back... You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The press has protected me too much that nobody realizes who I really am, and they laugh when I talk about trying to be hip or something, you know,
Right.
because I've been Sinatra's woman now, for 10 or 12 years, and
Those of us on the...
we can talk about it now.
I guess you can,
yes,
yeah.
Yes, Frank and because I'm in the process of suing him. It's over, and it's going to be the National Enquirer.
Right.
Yes, this money...
Treated you badly, did he?
Treated me like scum. I have hired Marvin Mickelson, or Mickelson, whatever the hell his name is. Yes, I am in the process of suing Sinatra for support for the 5 years I would have lived with him if he had asked me. And it's getting ugly.
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 That's ugly.
Yeah, but it has to come out.
What do you think of that law?
Oh, I think I don't know. I wish it had happened to me. I mean, you know, I wish I had been a... I am so upset. My whole life is passing nothing.
Aw.
Nothing. I would like to be the kind of woman you can go into the A&P and they'd say, watch out for her, too hot to handle, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let her near the bird's eye, sizzle. I mean, you know, it's like...
You've never had that,
People give me their husbands when they go away for a year. Here, put them to bed. You know what I mean? It's like, nothing. And not only... Nobody finds me fun.
Well,
no, men or women. I don't know what it is, John. I mean, I have not been invited to one party in 8 years that I didn't have to buy Tupperware. I mean, I am just... Nobody likes me. I waited 3 days on my hands and knees to be blessed by the Pope. You know what he said to me? Buzz off. I mean, it's just terrible.
no security.
No, whatever it is that makes you...
Yeah, if you could have been somebody else, the most glamorous woman in the world. You have fantasies like that. Men have fantasies. What would your ideal man?
My ideal man?
Yeah, who would you like to really...
Besides Edgar and you two guys.
Of course.
Yeah, anybody. Let me explain.
That's the A-list, right? Anybody.
No, it's just that I am at the age where a woman is at her height sexually.
That never seemed
Yes.
right to me. You know,
You're
they
telling
say,
me.
yeah, but no, they say men. There've been studies on this, like 19 or 20, like at 3:27 in the afternoon. The height of your sexual, and then you start to decline, 30s and 40s and 50s and so on. But women, they find, 20s and 30s, and into the 40s, it's, hats and horns, and and all of a sudden they...
And nobody laughs when they find out those are not blue stockings, but your legs. I mean...
So you feel right now you're at the height of your sexual activity?
I could be.
Oh, you could be. Could be. If somebody would,
Anybody. I mean, unfortunately, it's zero now, but I certainly could be.
Yeah.
And yes, see, women understand. My friend Heidi Abramowitz is
How
just...
is Heidi?
Oh,
That was the town...
I'm the town pump.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Heidi had a bad reputation.
A bad reputation.
Bad, huh?
If she lived in biblical times, Sodom would have been called Heidiville.
That's a tough cookie, yeah.
The only thing upright in her apartment was the vacuum cleaner. A bad reputation.
Fast.
During World War II, more Marines landed in her bed than on Iwo Jima.
Is that a fact? Loose woman, eh?
And yet goes off and gets married and
Did
has
she do well?
Money. See, but again, she has it. It's back to that. It just,
Come on. Now, you always think that you make men look like we're only interested in sex and the carnal aspect of a woman, and not in mind.
Yes. I think
Not getting away with this, am I?
I mean, I was here with Sophia Loren.
That's right,
The
the
two
same
of you
night.
Right.
were babies. Come on, grow up. You know, the two of you. I mean, there's certain women, and she's nice looking, but slightly over La Gillette. And it's just, grow up.
Oh, no.
She's had it all fixed. Would you just grow up once and for all?
Oh, I don't care if she...
I am so bored with
But
this.
she had it fixed so good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care a few minor repairs here and there. I mean...
Well, then you weren't talking to her because her knees are now where the boobies are. The boobies are...
That's major surgery.
But she talked, it came from back here.
Now,
I
come
don't
on
know
now. All right, now, when you get to that point, or would you go in and have a little
anything.
tuck done, or...
A little tuck. I can cut it off and snip it and make it walk beside me. Sure.
Put it on a leash.
Sure,
Who cares?
what do I care? Here comes Joan and her face. No, it's... See,
Heel face. Sit face. Okay. Roll over face. Come on. Okay.
no, see, that's why friends of mine that don't fix themselves up, I
Yeah.
get upset with.
Oh, when they should, you mean?
You know, Liz Taylor, who is my dear, dear, dear friend.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. She would have been here tonight, but we couldn't save the whole front row for her. And it's just, yes. Oh, like it's my fault. I didn't throw her on her back and force feed her. She put the potatoes in her own mouth. Like it's my fault. They yell at me because she's fat.
Well,
Oh, it's her own fault. We went trick-or-treating last night. She kept the candy.
Oh.
And,
Now, come on, I got to come to her defense. Now, I saw a picture of her in one of the magazines this month on the front page. And, boy, she
oh, the
looked...
face, gorgeous.
And she had lost 35 pounds.
Well, it's like a drop in the Atlantic. I told her. We went out, but I
You went
think
out together, right?
We went out last night, and I think she's learned her lesson, though. Because we ended up at McDonald's, and we had, good spread. And coming out, she got stuck going through the arch, and it was, you don't know. And we had to grease her thighs.
To get her to
and
work.
Edgar pushed, and I held a Twinkie in front.
If you say so. I mean, would this woman lie? Would this woman make that up, folks? No. All right. This lady's from Larchmont. They don't lie. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Lie down, folks. Whoa, whoa.